The term food desert is really shorthand for describing a predominantly urban area where residents living there have poor access to fresh, healthy, affordable food.
In general, in the Chicago area and many other communities in the United States, food deserts generally are in low-income minority communities, especially low-income African American communities.
There are two sides of the picture having healthy food options. One side is that people have access to purchase healthy foods, fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains. So that access side is very important, but you also have to have education as well for people to know what foods are good for consumption, how to prepare those foods for consumption, also to have time to prepare those foods for consumption. All those things are very important. Well, being from Chicago and also studying the impacts of food deserts in the city, I think that when you have low access to healthy foods, you have a propensity for people to fall into health epidemics. And no matter where you live in the city of Chicago, we need to be aware that there is a need for healthier foods for people.
I like to see like restaurants, not restaurants, but like little, not fast food. They prepare it quick, but it's fresh and it's like healthy for you. And fresh produce stores more.
Well, I think that food has a lot of symbolic meaning. It tells a lot about people, who we are, you know, what are our belief systems, our values, also what is our social and economic status as well.
So food is not just this kind of material thing that you need to live, but it's also very expressive. People use their creativity and certainly innovation in creative meals, in creating meals. Even whole cuisines like soul food, if you were to call it a style of cooking, came out of people making do with a limited amount of resources that were available to them. So I think food is a very integral part of both material and expressive culture. And any recommendation to kind of remedy some of the inequalities in food deserts really should take into consideration the cultural component, what traditions people have grown up, what foods are a part of those traditions, the styles in which they're prepared, and it's kind of a merging of what's available to people and what people do with them creatively.
We started, there was a raised bed behind the garden, and we brought the kids there to draw and paint and sculpt, you know, and catch bugs and bring them back to the art center. It was great. I thought it's a great space for something beautiful to grow and maybe people to come together for a common cause of growing food and eating and that kind of pleasure. It creates this neutral area in a neighborhood that has 12 active gangs in a 10 by 10 block area. It creates this environment where people can come, like I said, come together for this common desire and pleasure of growing and harvesting and eating food, and helps people get to know each other.